everybody, welcome to the Hacienda. Rivet here. Today we're going to make a delicious recipe from Spain. Lentils, potatoes, and cod. I got a couple pounds of codfish fillets. We got some nice Spanish white wine here, so let's get cooking. The first thing we're going to do is caramelize about half an onion in a mixture of butter and extra virgin olive oil. Okay, to that we got 3 cups of brown lentils. You can use any kind of lentils you want, orange, green, whatever. And to that we're going to add about a cup of this beautiful white Rioja wine. You can use any kind of white wine you want. And then to that we're going to start adding some fresh water. Here I got 4 cups. Okay, now I'm going to turn up the heat to medium high. To that we're going to add a tablespoon of coarse ground black pepper, a teaspoon of sweet smoked Spanish paprika, and yes, in this recipe you want the smoked one, and a generous amount of better than bouillon chicken flavor. We're going to call this a tablespoon and a half. Now the interesting thing about this is you can use beef flavor too. That'll be just fine. Now this recipe is traditionally made on holidays or special occasions. You know, an engagement, a wedding, holidays. It's very tasty. So we're going to mix all this in, and we want to bring it up to a boil. Okay, once it's coming to a boil, you can see the bubbles in there. We're going to add the equivalent of 5 teeth of garlic, coarsely chopped, the half a red bell pepper, and at this point, a good 1/3 cup of fresh chopped cilantro. Let's go ahead and mix this in. Okay, now you see it's coming back up to a boil again. Now we are going to cover it, reduce the heat down to number 2, and we're going to cook it for about 30 minutes. After 20 minutes of cooking, we're going to take the lid off. Oh my, looks delightful. And it's only at number 3, so oh yeah, it's starting to get soft, real nice. There's plenty of liquid in there. So what we're going to do now is we're going to add a little bit of carrots. Okay, and at this juncture in come the potatoes. Now we're going to stir those in, and depending on your lentils you may need to add a little bit more water if you want to, or wine or beer. But let me go ahead and incorporate these and join me in a bit. Alright, so I added about another half cup of hot water, and now we are going to nestle in the cod. Just like that. Oh, this is smelling so good. Cod has got to be my favorite fish. Easily. And Mrs. Rivet loves it too. Okay. So, this is a very special dish. We got that little thin piece here, and we're going to make that piece fit. Now we're going to cover it, and we're going to continue cooking for another 20 minutes, and then the cod is done. Okay, 20 minutes later, this is smelling magnificent. The delicious smell of cod, the potatoes are soft. Let's go ahead and plate some up and eat it. And here we have the steaming plate of deliciousness. This is saffron rice. We've got some cod, the lentils, and the potatoes. And then, of course, we're going to gussy it up a little bit. Put some cilantro on there. You can use parsley if you want. And there you have it. Lentejas con patatas y bacalao. Spanish lentils with potatoes and codfish. Alright, let's give it a taste. It's smelling really, really good. That saffron is just amazing, and I gotta try this because I just love saffron rice. Absolutely delightful. Okay, let's get some onions and lentils. Stick that in my mouth. Lentils are just right. I don't like lentils when they're mushy and they're falling apart. These are holding their shape. They're perfect. The potato's perfectly done. And you can see it's steaming like crazy. I'm going to bite it anyway. Wow. You don't have to caramelize the onions at first, but I do, because it adds another layer of flavor to this. It's very nice. Adds some sweetness. Let's try the cod. Deliciously flaky. And what's there not to like about cod, right? It's about the best fish in the world. Oh, so tender. Oh, and here's a little piece of garlic with cilantro and lentils. Yes. Let me tell you, folks, the cilantro adds a lot of brightness to this dish. Lentils can be earthy with the carrots and the potatoes. It could get a really earthy, deep flavor, but caramelizing the onions adds some sugars and brightens up, as does the cilantro. Parsley, not so much, but it's good. I highly recommend this, and you know, it's such a pretty looking dish. It's very festive. I can understand why it's you know, for the religious holidays, Semana Santa, that kind of stuff. Absolutely fantastic. Thanks for watching, people. Y'all take care.